G'day guys, my name is Jaden, welcome back to my channel. We're at Brussels Airport here in Belgium. Today we're going to fly British Airways A320 Euro Traveller Economy from here to London Heathrow. I believe it's one of their shortest international flights. Paris to London would be the shortest, followed by this one, Brussels to Heathrow. Now without further ado, let's head inside and check in. Brussels Airport only has one terminal, so when you get to the airport, simply head to the departure board, look for your flight, and see which check-in aisle it is. At Brussels Airport, they still got this old split flap board. It's really iconic. Our flight BA397 to Heathrow will check in at aisle 9 and depart from Concourse B. You get priority check-in if you're flying in Club Europe or you've got One World Ruby or above. That saved us a lot of time today. The normal queue was quite long. As we've done online check-in, the friendly agent just had to check our bags. That was quick and easy. We were also able to select extra legroom seats free of charge thanks to my Qantas Gold or One Watt Sapphire. After that, we followed the sign to Concourse B. We had to go through immigration and security. Security didn't take long at all, but immigration did. It took us about half an hour to get through. And then just like at any other airport, once you've cleared immigration and security, you're in the duty-free area. We were en route to the lounge, but Mum found something, so we're delayed. We're now inside Concourse B. It's a non-Schengen concourse. It's a rather nice concourse. Right here, it feels like a shopping centre. At this airport, BA used to have its own lounge, but it's now permanently closed. Eligible lounge guests can use airport lounges operated by Brussels Airport. The lounge is operated by Brussels Airport, except walk-in, at €37, and also priority pass. We're on the way for the lounge called The View, and we passed by the former British Airways lounge. So I was recording this on the 5th of July 2024. The View lounge operated by Brussels Airport only opened 4 days ago on July 1st. So it's a brand new lounge, bling bling bling. First impression, the design is really chic. The light colour of the furniture and soft carpet, along with the soft light and natural light, gave it a really welcoming and comfortable atmosphere. The View Lounge offers a full range of buffet, and there's also a self-serve bar. The meatballs were really popular at the buffet. You'll find beers and soft drinks in the fridge. There's also chilled wines and tiramisu. So here's the self-serve bar. They've got sparkling wine and also a range of spirits. Bon appetit! For my mum, her friend and me, this is dinner, because they won't serve us a full meal on a flight later, and once we get our bags at Heathrow, we'll be heading to Ibis Styles, the airport hotel, and then tomorrow morning, we're flying Virgin Atlantic to Shanghai. This tiramisu, by the way, was delicious. From where I was sitting, you could see the tarmac and the runway. Our flight just landed from Heathrow. This is a 21-year-old British Airways Airbus A320-200 Golf Echo Uniform November. During the COVID-19 pandemic, this aircraft was stored. It only returned to service in February 2022. For other amenities in this lounge, they've got lockers for your carry-on, filtered water tap, there's an espresso machine for coffee, but there's no barista coffee. There are also several shower rooms, but I'm running out of time to show you today. Here's the toilet or restroom. It's really beautiful. Usually I don't have high expectation for a lounge operated by a non-airline entity, but this lounge, The View operated by Brussels Airport, really impressed me. Before long, it's time to head to our gate for our flight to Heathrow. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Evening.
There you go, enjoy your flight.
Thank you.
Hello.
So we were made to board a plane at 7:20. I was there 4 minutes after. And then it turned out the plane wasn't ready for us. We're just standing here. 15 minutes later, we finally boarded our A320.
Hello.
This is Club Europe, the short-haul business class of British Airways. Us three are seated at 12, D, E, F today. Rows 11 and 12 are emergency exit rows, so you actually get more legroom than business class. Every seat on this plane has an adjustable headrest. Like most other European airlines, on this short-haul flight on BA, there's no personal TV. In front of you, you've got the in-flight menu. Here's a tray table, you can push it back and forth, but you can't fold it. Here's a seat pocket, you'll find vomit bags and safety card. Down here, universal power socket and USB port. BA no longer does hard copy magazines, but you can connect to the in-flight Wi-Fi free of charge and read it digitally. On the overhead panel, you'll find reading light and AC vent. Here's the in-flight menu. I'll let you have a quick look.
Doing all the hard work is Senior First Officer Ollie Jackson. Looking after your safety and comfort in the cabin is your in-flight manager Thomas Purvis, very ably assisted by cabin crew members David, Tracy and Janet, who will all do their utmost to make your flight as enjoyable as possible. I apologise for the delay to today's service, currently 20 minutes behind schedule and anticipating a further 20 minutes, and all of this is down to air traffic control restrictions at London Heathrow Airport, which has had some bad weather this afternoon, causing quite a lot of congestion there. Not an awful lot we can do about that. We've informed air traffic control that we're ready to go, and hopefully there's a chance that we'll be able to skip the virtual queue, as it were, and get going sooner rather than later. But as I say, as things stand, we are currently anticipating pushing back and starting engines 20 minutes from now. Of course, we'll do everything we can to make up for lost time for you once we do get underway. Thankfully, from our parking stand here, quite a short taxi to the easterly runway here in Brussels, and a flight time today of only 45 minutes, so hopefully catching up on schedule a little bit. Expecting light bumps from time to time during the flight, particularly during the descent into London, where there are currently heavy rain showers in the vicinity of the airport. So with that in mind, please kindly remain seated with your seatbelt fastened any time the seatbelt sign is switched on. That is all from me for now. I'll try to keep you informed as best I can with regards to the delay and keep you informed of any material change. I just wish you a very pleasant flight and hope you enjoy the onboard service.
We do ask you to move your personal headphones until the end of the briefing. Portable electronic devices may be used during the flight as an in-flight safe mode. You may use handheld devices, mobile phones, tablets and e-readers during takeoff and landing. You may also use personal headphones at these times. Lounge around.
Ensure your seatbelts are securely fastened and your hand luggage is securely stowed. Just a reminder to ensure your tray tables are in the fully upright position with the armrest down. Thank you. Crew seats for takeoff. joining from the Expedia Club, and also those of you joining from the Mobile Alliance partners. We remind you to keep your seatbelts fastened whenever you are seated in the bus main security class until the signs are on. When opening the other lockers, please do take note of spare items may move to the good fall and cause injury. As a reminder, smoking, including the use of e-cigarettes, vaping, and the use of other smoking devices, is not permitted at any time whilst on board. This does include inside the toilets, which are filled with smoke detectors. If you do have a food allergy or would like information on specific allergens on today's flight, then just contact any of the crew for more information. I am aware there are a large number of customers aboard the aircraft today with tight flight connections today. If we do receive any information from the flight connections, then I'll be sure to pass this on to you. If not, just follow the bearer signs to flight connections will be landed back into London. Thank you.
The in-flight service started 10 minutes after takeoff. The cabin crew have to work hard and quick on this flight due to the short flight duration, so everybody gets a free bottle of water and a range of snacks.
Possibly some light bumps during a descent caused by the earlier mentioned weather, so seatbelt signs might be going on very shortly. We've been advised by air traffic control to expect a 10-minute delay before beginning our approach, and again this is just due to the congestion at Heathrow Airport this evening. So we are expecting to land in 45 minutes time. So if you want to set your watches to local time in London, it's now 7:45 in the evening. We expect to be landing at 8:30. The latest weather report indicating fairly heavy showers with light variable winds and low cloud. The temperature at the moment is 17 degrees centigrade. That's all from me for now. I'll speak with you again should there be any significant changes in the details.
Hello, welcome on board BA A320 Economy Lavatory. At the back of the plane there are two. The ceiling is really low. I have to bend my knees or my neck a little bit. Here's the sink. Kahook!
Partnership with Comet Philippe Flying Start. Together, our customers and colleagues have raised millions of pounds to help children and young people living through the most challenging times of their lives in the UK and around the world.
Cabin crew, 10 minutes to landing.
All emergency exit rows should place all items in the overhead lockers, leaving the floor area around you completely clear. Please take your tables from the way you're sitting in a landing position with the armrest down and your seatbelt is securely fastened. If you want to by a window and have lowered the blind, please return this to open position for landing. You may continue to use any handheld electronic device for landing. These must be held securely or placed into a pocket. Larger items, including a laptop, must now be switched off and stored away safely. Please also take a moment to mind of your nearest exit and solicit a card in your seat area. In the event of emergency, leave all handbags behind. Thank you.
We've started our descent into Heathrow and we see a lot of planes in the aerospace due to congestion. And I'll quickly conclude this trip report right here, right now. Our journey today started at Brussels Airport. Check-in was quick and easy. That is, if you've done online check-in, or you're flying in business, or you've got frequent flyer status. And then at immigration, we waited for a while. On Brussels Airport website, they say that British passport holders can use the e-gate, but when I tried to use it, the staff told me to line up, and I had to wait half an hour. So get to the airport early if you're flying non-Schengen from Brussels. The view lounge at Brussels Airport was really nice, very delicious food and good ambience. Our cabin crew today were friendly. I appreciate how the captain and the cabin crew were really good at making announcements. It was clear, loud and crisp. The captain even cracked some jokes after landing, but sadly I didn't record it. As for the A320, it was really well maintained for an aircraft that's about my age. I flew Sri Lankan Airlines just a couple months ago, and their A320, 18 years old, was really bad, like it was falling apart. In comparison, this A320, 3 years older, looked really young. Also, the seat was comfortable enough for a short flight from Brussels to London. As for the airfare, this route on BA starts from £46 one way, or €55. So that's it for the conclusion today. I hope you enjoyed watching this short video today. Please don't forget to like, comment and share. Subscribe if you haven't done so. Every week I have a new trip report, so don't miss out. After landing, I'll have a short vlog of my layover in London. So I'll see you later after disembarking. Bye.
To London Heathrow, we shall be arriving at Terminal 5. Time is just approaching 25 past 8 in the evening. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the fasten seatbelt signs are being switched off. And if you're safe to do so, please take care when opening up the other lockers. Items may move to the good fall and cross entry. Once again, if you drive a connecting flight from Heathrow today, simply follow the purple signs for flight connections. We have not received any information from the Flight Connection Centre, so if you do have a Thai connection, we just advise you to follow the purple signs for flight connections and speak to the ground staff teams. Hello, Manchester States. Thank you for choosing Fly British Airways today. We do wish you a safe and pleasant normal journey. Again, from all the crew, thank you and a very good evening.
Cabin crew, thank you. Doors to manual and cross-check.
Mum and I hold British passports, so we can use the e-gate. Her friend, Hong Kong passport, she had to wait over 1 hour. So we got all the bags here, including her friends, and we're just waiting for her to clear immigration. She just came through, and we went through customs together. There's a M&S right outside. We got some snacks for tonight. We're gonna take the bus to Ibis Styles. We got so many bags with us. So we just made it. We got 2 rooms. Mum and I in 1 room. Her friend in her own room. So this is a queen bedroom with a, what do you call this? Roll-away bed. Being an airport hotel, the bathroom is aeroplane themed. There's no bathtub, but there's a walk-in shower. Unlike many other UK hotels, there's a door that covers the whole area of the shower, so it's not getting wet everywhere. We have a runway view from our room. This Emirates A320, obviously going to Dubai.
Has resigned as PM but remains Conservative leader for now.
Big boots to fill, Matt.
First elected just 9 years ago, he rose rapidly,
You will not face this alone.
becoming a national name during the pandemic, but fined during Partygate. He resigned as Chancellor after tension.
Good morning. Today we're gonna fly Virgin Atlantic to Shanghai in upper class. You can watch that trip report on my YouTube channel. I've already done a video on that. This is Qantas flight QF1 arriving from Sydney, Australia via Singapore. We're now going to head to Terminal 3 and I'll see you next time when I upload. Also, a big thank you and shout out to all my PayPal Me and Patreon supporters for your contribution to my channel. It's really appreciated. See you next Thursday. Bye.